Welcome to my channel. From our previous video, we've strike balance on the Zigbee devices and also the Wi-Fi devices. The Zigbee and the Wi-Fi being one of the major protocols. Protocols means the language in which the smart home devices use in communicating. So it's either some of the devices are using the Zigbee protocol to communicate, or some of the devices are using the Wi-Fi, and which in my previous video we talked about other advanced languages which the smart home devices use in communicating. But the purpose of this video is for us to dive into practical. So here I have a Wi-Fi device from Smart Life. I have a Wi-Fi switch from Smart Life, and the basic things you need to communicate, or the basic things you need to connect the Wi-Fi devices. If you are using the Wi-Fi devices in your smart home installation, we said you don't need a hub. You don't need a hub. What you need is your normal router. So here I have a normal internet router. It's the basic, one of the basic things you will be using to connect your Wi-Fi devices. So your Wi-Fi devices will be communicating via the internet router. And in my previous video, I also said there are limitations when it comes to using the Wi-Fi devices in your smart home. Like this, I have the limitation of 32 devices. This can only work with 32 devices, and you know, the more the devices, the lesser the efficiency. But there are ways of going about it, like planting repeaters or installing repeaters to repeat this signal. Also, there are limitations when it comes to the distance at which the network can travel. So know the basic language you want to use when it comes to your smart home installation. But in this practical, I will teach us how to connect the Wi-Fi devices to an existing network, an existing home network. So we have a 2-gang switch, we have Wi-Fi, we have this will be using as the load. We also have, I think these are the basic things that we'll be using this Cat6 cable as our main cable in this video, that is for positive and for negative. So if you can see behind the smart switch, we have neutral, we have live, we have line 1, line 2. This is 2-gang switch. And if you check, we have this line 3, line 4, but you see there's no provision to connect anything. So it's just a 2-gang switch. So this particular switch needs supply. Line and neutral, the live and the neutral, the live and the neutral, live and neutral. Then this L1 and L2 will be for the load, the one that will be connected to our bulb, the one that will be connected to our bulb. So what we will do next now is to connect your supply. So this is going to serve as our supply from our extension. Just watch. The live L. So you take in your positive into the live, take your positive into the live, and also your negative into the neutral, or your black into the neutral. So we now have supply. So we now have supply. So there's power on this switch now. The difference is this switch is not connected to any load. There's supply on the switch, but it's not connected to any load. For us to control this light with this switch, we already have a supply to the switch. What we need to do now is to connect the load cable to the load side, the L1 and the L2. We have bulb 1, bulb 2, or light 1, light 2. So depending on how you want to name it. So let's connect the load. Let's turn it off first. Okay, we now have this two bulb connected. We have our supply cable configured. The supply cable, it's connected to the live and neutral. Here we have positive, negative, so live and neutral. Then the next thing we did is to connect from the neutral port to all the neutral together to run as a central neutral. So now we have a central neutral. Then the live cable or the positive cable from these two bulbs, the load, one is connected to, you see, load 1, the other is connected to load 2, or live 1, live 2. So this is for the load. We'll have everything connected now. So what we're going to do, we're going to test the wireless switch. So you can see. So this is how to connect the wireless switch. For now, this is just operating as normal switch. It is yet to be programmed to operate as smart switch. Now let's go through how we did the wiring configuration for this Wi-Fi smart switch. What we did is we gave a supply. We took a supply from this extension here into the switch. We have also the cables connected to the load, the positive and negative connected to the load. What we did is the neutral, positive and neutral connected to this switch to send supply to this switch. Then we took out from the neutral to all the neutral of the load. So they will be working as what? Central neutral. Then the from the line out or the load line of this switch, we took the positive of this load, load 1 and load 2, into line 1 and line 2 of this switch. So for now, this switch is operating as just a normal switch. It's operating as a normal switch. It has not been configured to operate as a smart switch. It becomes smart when you can operate it with your phone. It becomes smart when you can connect it to the existing network or a hub or a gateway, and you can access it remotely using your phone. So what we are going to do now is I'm going to show you how to make this switch smart. How to connect this switch to your mobile app. So what we're going to do now is to show you how to connect this switch and how to operate this switch using your mobile app. You open your Smart Life app. When you open your Smart Life app, you go to the switch and long press the switch for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. When you long press the switch for 10 seconds, depends on the product. We are using the Smart Life product here. The lights on the switch will start blinking to take the switch to what? setup mode or configuration mode or settings mode. So once the light is blinking, the next thing is to come to your Smart Life app. You will see an icon, the plus icon. You see an icon, the plus icon. Click on the plus icon. It will ask you to add device, create scene, or scan. So since we are adding device, we'll go to add device. It will prompt you to enable your Bluetooth. So my Bluetooth is enabled. Now, what the app will do, it will automatically start scanning for any existing device. The app has found a device, and this is the only device we have here. So we add device. You see, if you are using the Wi-Fi protocol, that is the devices running on the Wi-Fi protocol, you must connect the device to the existing network, the internet network. And I told us that the difference between the Zigbee and the Wi-Fi, one of the difference is the other one require hub. This particular Wi-Fi doesn't require hub. The Zigbee require hub or a gateway, but the Wi-Fi doesn't require hub or a gateway. So now the Wi-Fi require what? An existing internet network, an existing network that is your router, your normal router, an existing router network in your environment. So here I have the Citron Technology Office. I'm connecting to the Citron Technology Office. So asking for next. So the two gang switch is connecting. The two gang switch is connecting. Let's wait for it to connect. If peradventure this prompts you to put in password, this switch has been added before. I had to remove it just for the sake of the practical. So if peradventure the switch is asking you to put in password, so you have to put in the password of the existing network. So my switch is now connected to the network. Click on done. That is it. The switch is connected to the network. Now I can turn on and turn off my switch using my mobile app. So using the mobile app, so you see, so you can off all on the mobile app, you can off all, you can on all, you can off all, and also on the mobile app you can set timer, you can set schedule on the mobile app. So for now, this is just the basic things you need to learn. Subsequently, I will be showing you more and more things you can do with your Smart Life app. So as it stands now, I have two ways to turn on and turn off this light. So I can turn it on and off manually, and I can also use my mobile app to turn it on and turn it off. So thank you for watching. See you in my next video.